Did you know that only 8% of people achieve their set goals? Let that sink in for a second. That means a whopping 92% fail at their goals. That could include you. And it's not necessarily because you're lazy or unmotivated. It's often because you don't have the right system in place. Now, if you're tired of setting goals that never stick, you're in the right place. And in this video, I'll share 3 simple steps to help you join that 8% and make your dreams become reality this year. Hi, and welcome to Plan It Already, where we try help turn big ideas into actionable steps and wins. Let's dive in. So why do so many people fail at achieving their goals? It boils down to 3 main reasons. 1, lack of clarity. 2, lack of a plan. And 3, lack of a commitment. Let's talk about lack of clarity. We often set ambiguous goals instead of smart goals. And by smart, I mean specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Now, setting a goal of, I want to lose 10 kg in 6 months is a clearer goal than I want to lose weight. I mean, if you don't know where you're going, how will you get there? Now, let's talk about lack of a plan. Goals are just wishes in your head if they aren't broken down into small actionable steps. Like, you can want to lose weight all you want, but without steps of working out, eating smaller portions, and sleeping well, you will remain where you are. Imagine walking in the dark without a flashlight. That's exactly what happens when you don't have a plan. And I'm sure you don't want that. Now, moving on to lack of commitment. We need to focus on building consistent habits rather than overly relying on motivation. A commitment to work out for 30 minutes at 6 a.m. every day will yield better results than a statement that simply says, I will work out. Because goals without discipline and dedication are just empty promises. But here's the good news. You can definitely beat the 8% statistic by following a simple, proven process. And I'll show you how. It works for me all the time. I've used this method to run a marathon, move to a completely new country, take ridiculously difficult certification exams, and even plan a wedding. It'll work for anything. So, step 1, list your goals. The first step is to get all your goals out of your head onto a piece of paper. Now, don't think about how you're going to achieve them. Just list them. You might say, well, I don't even know what my goals are for the year. Well, this will help you. Simply visualize yourself celebrating something at the end of the year. Like, if you were to celebrate one thing at the end of the year, what will that one thing be? Engage your imagination to make the visualization more compelling. Like, what does it look like? How does it feel? What sounds or emotion accompany the achievement? I love a quote by Stephen Covey that says, begin with the end in mind. And studies in social, cognitive, and affective neuroscience reveal that visualization activates the brain's reward centers, increasing your likelihood of success. For example, imagine yourself running across the finish line of a marathon with a big smile on your face and with your entire family cheering you on. There you have it. Goal 1, run the marathon. Now, back to listing your goals. Here's another place people struggle. Should your goals be well-rounded, focused, or a mix of both? For example, do you simply want to have a laser focus on passing that one difficult certification exam so you can get promoted at your job next year? Or do you also want to improve your physical health and fitness? Or do you want to improve all areas of your life, your health, your relationships, finance, personal growth, fun, career? Now let's talk about these 3 methods so you know which one works best for you. 1, well-rounded goals. Now, these sort of goals emphasize balance. Think Serena Williams, balancing tennis, fitness, philanthropy, or family life. Now, That's a well-rounded goal. Number 2, a focus goal. Here, you laser in on 1 or 2 areas. Now, this is for you if you prefer fast results in a specific domain. Take, for example, Elon Musk. He prioritizes one major venture like Tesla or SpaceX before moving on to the next. Now, the third one we have is called a hybrid approach. It's my favorite. Now, this combines best of both worlds. Focus 80% of your energy on a primary goal and 20% on supporting areas. For example, you could have a main goal to lose 20 kg in weight and other goals like build a better reading habit, relax more, build emergency savings to 3 months, and so on. That's it. Those are the 3 approaches. So just go ahead, choose your approach, and then list your goals. Now, this first step is where we all stop. But in fact, this is simply the foundation you need to build the next 2 very important steps, which takes us to step 2, rank your goals. Once your goals are listed, it's time to prioritize. Now, not all goals are created equal and you can't chase everything at once. Now, there are 3 techniques amongst several others that you can use to rank your goals. There's the Eisenhower matrix, where you categorize your goals as urgent, important, or both. There's the Pareto principle, which is the 80-20 rule, where you focus on the 20% of goals that will deliver 80% of results. There's also the 1-3-9 technique, where you rank 1 critical goal, 3 important ones, and 9 smaller tasks. Now, honestly, all of these 1001 methods just complicate our lives and make simple things complex. So here's the ranking I personally use. 1, I have a primary goal. 2, I have a secondary goal. And 3, I have other goals. Now, for my primary goal, I simply list 1 critical goal. Now, in the example above, that could be lose 20 kg in weight. This means if you do not achieve anything else in the year, you must achieve this. It is your number 1 goal. And number 2, the secondary goal, here you simply list 1 to 3 not so critical but important goals. And finally, the other goals, list 1 to 3 smaller goals, and it could be more, but it has to be very small and low effort. And hey, you don't have to have a goal in every segment, but I think most of us want to have at least 1 primary goal. Now, studies by the American Psychology Association show that breaking goals into smaller steps increases success rates by 63%. And that's exactly what we're doing next. Step 3, break down your goals. Now that you've ranked your goals, let's break them down into manageable chunks. Now, this is where the magic happens, guys. First, we're going to start with the quarterly milestones. Now, divide each goal into 4 parts, representing 4 quarters of the year. For example, the 20 kg weight loss goal will have 4 parts as so. Q1, weigh 90 kg. Q2, weigh 85 kg. Q3, weigh 80 kg. Q4, weigh 75 kg. After this, we move on to the monthly milestone, where you're going to take each quarter and break it into 3 parts, representing 3 months. For example, Q1 becomes January, weigh 93.5 kg. February, weigh 92 kg. March, weigh 90 kg. Now, do you see what's happening here? We've taken that big goal of losing 20 kg into smaller goals that show up every month. Now, things are about to get real, but not to worry. For every video you watch on this channel, I'll guide you on what exactly to do right after. It won't just be another video you watched on YouTube. It will translate into actual results in your life. Now, moving on to weekly tasks. This is where you take each month and break it into 4 parts again. each part representing 1 week. For example, if we take January, where we plan to lose 93.5 kg, we'd break that into 4 weeks as so. Week 1, weigh 94.6 kg. Week 2, weigh 94.2 kg. Week 3, weigh 93.8 kg. Week 4, weigh 93.5 kg. And now to where the real work is done. Now, you may have heard a saying that what we do as part of our daily routine defines who we are, and that couldn't be more true. Finally, we turn weekly milestones into daily tasks. Small steps lead to big wins, people. In the same example, January week 1 will look like this. Monday, lose 450 calories, and that will mean jog 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eat smaller meal portions. Sleep 7 hours. Tuesday, lose 450 calories. Strength exercises 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eat smaller meal portions. Sleep 7 hours. And so on. And that's it. You've just turned your big goals into daily routine. And with this, you're guaranteed success if you follow through. Now let's recap. To beat the odds in the new year, you need 3 things. List your goals, rank your goals, break down your goals. Remember, the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple: a plan. Now, to give you a clear direction on what to do next after this video, click the link in the description to download the free template I personally use to break goals down into plans seamlessly, as well as a simple checklist for you to follow so you know exactly what to do next to make sure you don't fail this year. And that's it, guys. What's your number 1 goal for the year? Comment below. I'd love to hear. And if you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's ready to win this year.